Hey everyone, we'll be starting shortly. I am, as usual, fiddling around with YouTube until it's all ready. Saved, cool. And connection seems to be good. It's showing up. So yeah. Hello y'all. Welcome to another stream. We've got more Outer Worlds to do today. And I think we're almost done with Eridanos, which would be great, because then that means we can start continuing the main story. But we shall see. As a recap, brief recap if I can, we have found out who the original murderer was, or killer, for Halcyon Helen. It was the person who hired us all along. Ludovico was the one that killed her. He had hired us as like some sort of smokescreen to shift the blame or the possible scrutiny onto someone else, which is a cliche of a murder mystery, but it works most of the time if it's done well. This one was done fine. After putting all the evidence together, we found that none of the people that we were investigating had a reason until we either told them or they just didn't have one for killing Helen. The profitability was the closest person who could have killed her, but she got up and walked away after getting poisoned, so she almost died but didn't. However, that would still put her in jail because she almost committed manslaughter. Just because you almost committed manslaughter does not mean that it's not a crime. You almost killed them. So you could get put in prison for fatal negligence or whatever it's called. And then had the attempted hiding of the possible crime. So, not a good thing. But Ludovico's the one that did it. He had hacked a robot to shoot and kill her when they met in the ballroom because she was investigating the parasites. And he wasn't happy when we said they were called parasites. He's like, no, they're not a parasite. They're a sign. They'll make our business go into the future and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, shut up. But someone's going to go kill him, so we got to go sort that out. So without further more waffling, let's begin. And save this guy, apparently. We're going to put him in prison for good. And also try and find out who's killing the other person. Again, I still am on the train that Halcyon Helen had a body double that got killed. And she's actually the one going around killing people because Ludovico's the one that killed Halcyon Helen, but he isn't the one that's killing all these other people. But then it brings up the question as to why Halcyon Helen, if it is her, is going around killing people, unless she was very close to the I say doppelganger, but stunt double. Just a thought, what if she has a twin, and the person that died was her twin sister? That would give her a motive, if it is her. That is just a complete shot in the dark, though. I don't think there has been any inkling, as there has been, of a Halcyon Helen with a sister. But who knows at this point? Right. Let me make sure it's showing up. It is on there. The connection is good. So we seem to be fine. So, let's get underway, shall we? We'll probably be able to stream for at least 2 hours as normal. I'll probably finish around about 8 p.m. for me, which is like GMT. So, yeah. Let's recapture our quests. I hate that this stays open. Stay closed. Someone is attacking the distillation station. Administrator Ludovico may be the target. Ludovico reported a critical security breach. Someone is after him or something he's protecting. Head to the distillation station and catch up with the assailant. Time to book it. Let's go, guys.
I'm leaving my shoes on.
I think we all are. Be kind of weird if you didn't. I also remembered that I was going to try and see if I can get a different armor or something. Right. So, there we go. I have to fiddle about for it to flip and all that. Put it in the right order. Whoa. Armored tossball uniform. Ports of call. Why is this 42? For a light armor. Range weapon skills +5. I just lose all the stuff. Just see what it looks like. Kind of silly with the thing on the back. Not going to lie. Oh. That's what we wear underneath. Sure, I guess. Alright, so put that back on. Compare. You know, you'd think it would just automatically compare things with the stuff you're wearing, but it's a little odd with that. 51 medium defensive skills +5. It is a How is this a medium armor? It's bellhop uniform. I mean, I guess because it's level 28, but even so. Heavy construction, which is heavy. I wish you could sort by heaviness. Can you do that? Value, weight, value to weight, armor rating. Head, body, name. Okay, let's go with armor rating then. So, which way is it going? Ascending? It's freaking 37. Like, clothing, movement speed, time duration 110%, tactical dilation, recharge time +20. Jeez. Some of these are just ridiculous in their stats. Right, so this is a 2. I kind of want to cycle through them so I can see what they're like. Not bad. Work gear uniform. That's kind of funny. Talon thingy. It's fancy. Laboratory outfit is pretty much this outfit. Yeah, it's exactly the same, so I could probably sell that. Or break it down. I'll break it down. Right. Daywear. I actually don't hate that. I think that's actually pretty nice. It's just too bad that it's just 3 armor. Then water-resistant wear. Casual ports of call. That is not bad. I wish some of these had better stats, though. Worker's outfit, which is okay. The hibernation suit, which is what we started out in, which is cool because of the piping. Look at them, they're all traily. Wee! Got the leather gear, which is nice. We've got the mechanics overall, which is okay. I mean, I don't dislike it. I think it's actually pretty good. The more I look at it, it's just not got any slots in it. Vestments blue, which is just the priest guy's outfit. Streetwear fancy. That is the other person's armor before I swapped it out. Leather business. You like. Too bad it's not that great though. We have the Raptidon handlers, which I think is what we had for a while. And hiking quilted, which is what's her face's? It's hers. Heavy construction, which is heavy. Because I haven't really looked at them, I'm like wearing them now just so I can see what they look like. We've got the armored tossball uniform. and the bellhop one. And then everything's just hats from there. Now, it has slots, so I assume I can put stuff on it. Whoops. Didn't mean to drop you. $13. If this wasn't heavy, I would wear it. It's just so weird that this is a medium armor. Six. The Duchess. Why do I have two of these? I only need one. The sneak attack damage plus 10. Damage to creatures plus 25%. Inspiration plus 3. Heavy. Light. Lock in inspiration. Yeah. Alright, well. Now we shall tinker with this. It's the best I can do. I can do this one now. Alright. And now we can put some stuff on here. Physical armor rating 3. Physical armor rating 3. Why is this rare, but it doesn't offer any sort of bonus start? You'd think it would. Padded cold armor rating, corrosion rating, physical armor rating, plasma armor rating. Let's go with physical. So some of your TTT meter when you deal a critical damage or critical hit. This effect has a cooldown. This mod stuns and damages melee attackers. When your health drops too low, the mod makes you temporarily invulnerable and increases the regeneration for a short time. Sure. Like, here's the thing. On the side, it says that it reduces everything to 27, but when I equip it, it doesn't change anything. Is that a bug? Because it's not doing that. It shouldn't be doing that anyway, because it's not... Oh, whatever. Tech skills, melee weapon skills, and defense skills. Ooh, dialogue skills and leadership skills. Stealth skills, ranged weapon, tech... Dialogue and leadership is a plus 10 on that one. Improved Hunter is ranged weapon skills, tech skills plus 10, melee and defensive skills plus 10. What did the other thing have on? Had a tech skills plus 5. So I could put on the tech skills plus 10, because that would be better. Not that I need it. Well, I kind of do, actually. And now for the final one. Volumes of footsteps minus 25. Radius of footsteps minus 25. Sprint speed plus 10. Walk speed plus 10. Interactable range plus 5. Armor degradation minus 15. Carrying capacity plus 20. Ability refresh plus 10. Armor degradation plus 50, minus 15. Dodge distance. Let's go with the geographic scanner. Increases the range at which interactable objects are highlighted. And there we go. We have a fully kitted out bellhop uniform, which just looks odd. It looks odd to wear, but sure. We're now at 83 armor for this. Cool. Is it just a glove here? Well, time to go. Now that I've upgraded things, now we can go save someone. Exit the Grand Colonial. Sure, the people I've got with me is fine. Oh yes, I need to go all the way over there. Hey Swordmaster, welcome. We were just trying to save Ludovico. We found out that he was the murderer of Halcyon Helen. And now he's being attacked by someone, so we gotta go save him. Oh. Look, you should be dead already. I've shot you in the head like 3 times.
Nice work.
There we go. You were right next to a guard post and they just stood there. They just stood around and didn't do anything. Could have gone the other way, but decided to go this way. But yes, hello Swordmaster, glad you can make it. Hope you are doing well. How did you find out Ludovico is the killer? And why did he kill her? Well, if you were here you would know, but no. So what it was is, to get everything quiet so I can actually think and talk. We found out Ludovico was the killer because he was the one who had interacted and overridden the Burbage 3001 machine. We had found out that what was his name? Woolrich had done that as well, but he didn't do that much to it. It was just making him act more. But we did find when we went to the spaceport and we investigated the police officers or the officers or constables or whatever her name was computer, we found that he had remotely interacted and edited the programming of the Burbage to attack Halcyon Helen. And when we confronted him about it, and it was like, he was like, "Who do you think killed him?" It was like, "Oh, you're the only one that doesn't have pretty much of an alibi, and we couldn't investigate you much. Everyone else we investigated had no motive until we either told them or it was something that happened by accident." You have Black Hole Bertie, who didn't kill her and literally just left and went on a drunken escapade. You have the leader of Slug, who was too busy doing other stuff. Whether we believe him, he was interrogating someone or not, he most likely didn't do it because he didn't have an urge to kill her until we told him that she was looking into him with spyware that she got from him. The Prophet of Profitability was probably the closest because she was the one that almost killed Helen. However, we know that Helen woke up and actually walked off. So she didn't die. However, that doesn't mean that she gets off scot-free. As a side tangent, Profitability is still going to prison because she almost killed someone and tried to hide it rather than getting her medical attention. So that pretty much only left Ludovico as the person that could have done it. We had one thing that told us that he had, again, edited Burbage 3001, and we couldn't investigate him. We couldn't talk to him anywhere. He was literally the only person that we did not see in person. Everyone else we saw. So he was literally the only likely candidate left. And then after a while, with our big, massive brain and our engineering expertise, we managed to get him to confess that he is the murderer. And that he did it because she was investigating into Spectrum Brown, which he didn't want her to do. And then he got angry when we called him. If we said it's not about the parasites, isn't it? It was like, don't call them a parasite. They're a sign that we shall go forward with a greater age for Spectrum and all that kind of stuff. For Rizzo, we'll be getting a lot of money and stuff. So I got us, and then she would shut up. And then it's like, now he's being under attack, and now we've got to go save him. And I'm away. And I'm doing fine too. Ow! I didn't jump from that high. Oh boy. Just what I need, crazy people. Stop it. He hired an investigator to throw him off the to get him like less under suspicion. If you hire someone to find the killer, people are going to less likely think you're the killer, which is the usual thing they do in murder mysteries. I kind of thought it was him sort of from, maybe not from the start, but it was something I was thinking of. Is the front door locked? It is, but it wants me to go around? He's like ragdoll onto the floor. That's what seems to be working on these guys a lot better. Bullets, I meant to say. Why did I say plasma? Yeah, stay on the floor forever. Permanently. Oh, this door's open now. Also, I had a whole, like, theory when I started that, oh, maybe the person that died was a doppelganger, like I said before, but also maybe she was related to Halcyon Helen, which is why she might be going around killing people if it is her. But, that's a shot in the dark there. Right now it's just a guess. Ooh. I hope this isn't Chris's blood. Why does it go over here into nowhere? Whoa. Cool. What does this do? I knew it!
It's you. I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner.
Alive and kicking and shooting too.
I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know?
Give me a moment, y'all. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I was right, though. Halcyon Helen is still alive. It was a doppelganger.
No, I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders.
Yeah, I saw this coming from a mile away. I did.
Coming from anyone else, I might have scoffed. But you? I can believe you saw through my charade, Inspector. I've heard about you and your ship, Hawthorne. You're one of the few competent people left in this colony. That makes us two of a kind.
Not Hawthorne. Yeah, I'm guessing the corpse, she was a body double. I was so right. I feel so proud of myself. I'm so vindicated that I got it right on like the first go.
She was much more to me than a body double. Halcyon Helen was never one.
Oh my god!
I shared this role with my twin sister.
I was right!
Belinda.
That must have been her sister in the ballroom. I can't imagine what she's going through right now.
A twin? The only thing worse than being an only child has gotta be having a perfect sibling. Can you imagine the parents?
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
Oh my god. I was right. I literally had only just come up with that today with the whole twin sister thing. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to, I guess I'm an investigator now. I'm just the real investigator. I gotta go get a job now and as a police forensics investigator or something. I'm just getting all of it without thinking. I know Mr. Ludovico was just in the middle of confessing when you attacked.
Yes, Helen, I did it. Is that what you wanted to hear? I'd do it again. If it means defending Halcyon's future, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
They're not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic life forms. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity. The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in their host, a bliss so pure, so profound as to render the most exquisite recreational substance obsolete. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? I want to bring joy back
Is
to
he
Halcyon.
infected?
I want this colony to smile again.
They're not symbiotes. They've seen the way the infected behave. They literally become they become crazy. They start attacking people randomly.
A host only turns violent if they're carrying too many symbiotes, or if they see you as a threat. In its natural state, the
Yes, if they see you as a threat.
symbiote and host is perfectly harmless. Listen to me. I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice. I couldn't let anyone destroy this colony's only chance at real happiness. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent.
That was you in the labs. You killed Dr. Blossom. Yeah, it was.
Have you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. A cold-blooded psychopath who toyed with human lives in the name of scientific advancement. Leora Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon in Ludovico's arsenal. You call it murder? I call it disarming my enemy.
I know you killed the Rangers mascot.
The mascot was a spy working for Ludovico. He was ordered to keep an eye on Belinda and I, and report back to his master.
You're being paranoid. I barely knew the fellow.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, that mascot was there, just watching us with those cold, dead eyes.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't working for the administrator.
He was a Rizzo's employee. He belonged to Ludovico's horrible little family of grinning idiots. Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that flackwit of a mascot, they were standing between me and Ludovico, so I did what I had to do. I went through them.
You killed Constable Keene? She was on your side.
She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was alive, she refused to stay silent. I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her help, but she turned me down. She was honor-bound to report me to Ludovico. Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. We both did what we had to. But in the end, I was the faster shot.
Okay.
You know what you need to do. Help me avenge Belinda. Help me put a stop to this.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for every colonist in Halcyon. We can make that happen.
But it is an artificial joy. You're literally forcing people to be happy and buy your product. Not because they actually like it, but because it's literally forcing them to like it. Obviously, I'm not siding with the administrator, but I'm trying to think which one is the best option. This one's just like Ludovico's out of his mind. Yes, he is. This would be a good one. But then I'm also helping you, but I also expect answers. I do, because I want answers, because there's still more things I want to ask. And wait, Helen, I have more questions. I think that just loops back to what I was already asking and we've already gone through. But I will ask just to be sure.
You want me to explain my grand plan in the middle of a climactic moment like some two-bit serial villain? Do I look like Spencer Woolrich to you? We've talked enough. You're either with me, or you're with the administrator.
I'll lose him. Okay. I was like, who's Lou? But you mean Ludovico. Okay. Yeah, I'm helping you, Helen, but once we get out of here, I expect answers.
It's a deal.
Wow. I can't believe we're running with Halcyon Helen.
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
Not so fast. I've sealed the bulkhead doors. You're staying right where you are. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any consolation, Helen has brought some remarkably powerful explosives. Your death should be instantaneous. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen, we won't meet again.
Damn it. He sealed this in, but I
Dramatic music
way
playing.
out. Follow me and stay close.
Let's move. Oh, yeah, dramatic. take that. Oh, there's a door here.
Head through that door. There's another way out.
Ow! Steam! Steam! Steam too hot.
There. I've opened that door.
Thank you. Is this something I can... Pipe! Reconfig! Okay, I guess I can't do anything with that. Run!
Made it. Nice work, Inspector. We may have put a stop to Ludovico's operations, but he's still at large. He's probably gone into hiding, so we're going to root him out.
What's the plan?
This entire complex has been exposed to those parasites. Law only knows how many they've infected. Most of them won't even know they're carrying a parasite inside of them. If they're showing symptoms, it's probably already too late. Boundless energy, insufferable joy, an almost saccharine attitude of optimism. Then just like that, parasites bursting out of their bodies, fat and wriggling with vital energy.
There must be some kind of pesticide, benign to humans, lethal to parasites.
You're a step ahead of me, Inspector. Clearly a woman of many talents.
I'm a genius.
An airborne pesticide of some kind. I think you may be onto something. Let's meet back at your penthouse. We'll ready our next move.
I have some questions.
Not here. In private, back at the penthouse. Also, I rather like the ambiance there.
Okay.
See you soon, Inspector.
Better not end up dead later. God. Well, that went well.
So Helen's alive, and we're helping her thwart a conspiracy. You sure there aren't cameras around here?
Nothing. We're coming it.
I'm glad Miss Helen's alive, but she's hurting on the inside, Captain. Anyone with eyes can see that.
I'm glad I could take you to see Eridanos. How does it feel?
Breathtaking. Have you looked over the edge of the complex yet? Just watch the clouds turning? It's like an ocean without end.
Really is something.
Eridanos and Olympus are the two biggest planets in Halcyon. King and Queen of the Sky.
I actually expect I was going to get a
Looking out to the
conversation from this.
horizon, I get this feeling that we're in the company of royalty.
It's a bit much.
Eridanos is 100 times the mass of Terra 2, 800 times the volume, 10 times the diameter. We're flying through the tiniest layer of habitable atmosphere. Sometimes I can't believe how small my world used to be. My horizons were about as wide as the walls of Edgewater.
And now look at you on the top of the world.
Yeah. We've come a long way.
I mean, to be fair, if you hadn't come with me, you'd still be there. You could thank me. I'm the one that gave you all this.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll talk later. Let's go. That was a very short experience. I thought it was actually going to be a lot longer, that we have to fight our way through the plant or something, but I didn't know she had rigged it to blow. Well, time to get to the place again. Oh god, more of them. The horror. Hi. Dead. Yeah, there's no problems here, Ludovico. None of the parasites are going crazy. The people aren't attacking randoms. What are you talking about? Things are fine. So I wonder if people that aren't infected or haven't been affected yet just see Helen coming in and they're just like, wait a minute, isn't she supposed to be dead? Don't worry, it's just someone pretending to be here.
We're all part of the Rizzo family.
No, they're trying to infect me with your...
Smack him.
Just wanted to make you smile.
There are a bunch of arms here. Do you want to search the bodies? Not really. They haven't got much in them. They're either just ammo or... No! Not the guests! You monsters.
What's going on? People around the complex are going mad. They've all got horrible grins on their faces.
Do be careful. I was nearly attacked by some violent lunatics.
I wonder if everything in here is going to pop. Howdy.
The Grand Colonial. How may I?
I guess nothing new from you. What about you?
You've returned. Now,
Nothing. Alright, well,
Aha!
to the penthouse.
Next stop.
Oh, she's in the room on the side, eh? You're both looking at the wall now, are you? This is a board with a loose collection of photographs and papers. Something is rotten on Eridanos. With every step of your investigation, you come closer to the truth. I didn't know I could do this. Who could have killed Halcyon Helen? What was their motive? Look at Bertie Holcomb. Black Bertie Holcomb, the Holmeister, the hack attack. Bertie was dating Helen at the time of the death. Could the hot-headed hacker be a cold-blooded killer? Broken tossball stick. A ruined picnic at the purple-berry orchard. The toss stick snapped in half. Were they arguing? Did Bertie lose control of his temper? The other suspects. Spencer. The supporting actor of the colony's leading woman. Was Halcyon old rival responsible for sending her into retirement? Discovered incriminating footage of the hotel kitchen where Chef Anwar looks away. Spencer Woolrich can be seen tampering with Helen's food. The invoice. Special requests made by hotel guests included in his list a curious request for a pituitary gland on behalf of Spencer Woolrich. Burbage. The most sophisticated acting auto mechanical since Burbage 3000. If an auto mechanical looks sentience or lacks sentience, can they truly be guilty of murder, or was 3001 merely an accessory? The prop gun. Repurposed weaponry is a common feature in the colony's auto mechanicals. As an acting auto mechanical, Burbage 3001's equipment may be frequently be upgraded or replaced to suit its role. You learned that 3001's most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich. Auto mechanicals require frequent maintenance. Burbage 3001 is no exception. These maintenance logs were nearly destroyed. The remnants suggest that someone had accessed 3001's override, then attempted to destroy the records. Profit of profitability. Jasmine Laver, the prophet of profitability. Her seminars on wealth, prosperity, and the alignment of one humors attract wealthy Byzantines to Eridanos. Does the heart of a vicious killer lurk beneath her spiritual veneer? The seminar brochures. What prevents you from unlocking your true potential, natural talent, mental faculties, crippling anxiety? No, says Jasmine Laver. Your humors must be realigned with the profitable currents of the universe. It's difficult to imagine why Helen might have held the prophet in contempt. Prophet of profitability deploys a curious bouquet of herbs. In a therapy session, these herbs run the gamut up from the bizarre to the exotic. They all share one quality. Their side effects are highly unpleasant and potentially fatal. We've got Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground boss, proprietor of the Grand Hotel and Piraeus Spaceport. Administrators Ludovico's old rival, killer of Halcyon Helen. Administrator Ludovico. head Rizzo's operations of the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Ludovico needs you to find Helen's killer before he can launch Spectrum Brown. Look at mascot. The mascot of Rizzo's Rangers Tossball. He was in your room searching for through Helen's belongings. Take a step back. Examine the list of victims. There's a killer on the loose on Eridanos. Ruth Bellamy, universally known by her role as Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals and Duchess of Dramaturgy, killed in the hotel ballroom. Dr. Blossom was under attack by her own technicians. During the chaos, an unknown assailant murdered her. You listened to her final moments over an intercom. Constable Keene killed her at death. The nature of wounds is familiar to you. Yep. Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. After Helen's murder, authorities placed a lockdown on all incoming and departing spacecraft. You are, as far as you know, the only exception. Prophet's Retreat. How's Retreat? Blah, blah, blah. I didn't know I could read all this, which is why I'm reading it now. Misnomer, Purpleberry Orchards. Rizzo's workers seem uncomfortably happy all the time. R&DD, but when you arrived, something had driven its lab conditions into a violent frenzy. Consider additional evidence. Loose ends, critical clues, or red Saltuna. Dr. Amir Zal's logs. Predate the development of Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. These logs describe one Reacher's breakthrough, the discovery of a strange new life form in the caverns beneath the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The life form, known as Eridanum gagaseus, is an essential ingredient in Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Needler gun. This is an exact replica of the Needler, Helen's signature weapon. You discover traces of chemicals in Helen's upturned luggage. Someone removed the Needler from her belongings. Spectrum Brown. Newest layer of Spectrum vodka, or a disaster waiting to happen. At the bottom of each bottle lies the corpse of a parasitic life form, guaranteed to enhance flavor and improving your mood. Yes. Of course. I knew it all along. It was you, Felix. You're the murderer. No.
It's strange. When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda.
It is me,
Belinda
sister.
and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence.
Oh my god. Yeah, Helen, people die. It's what they do. Nah, I'm sorry. This must be difficult for you.
I appreciate the sympathy, Inspector. Thank you. I'll appreciate your help even more. We shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not going to sit idly by. If he can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, he'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites.
Ooh. And also slightly depressed instead of incredibly happy.
This is Halcyon. Everyone's already miserable. A little more despair isn't going to make a difference. We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of Sprat, and 1 intact pod of parasite eggs. Cedric's warehouse in the Perea spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of Sprat essence. As for the pod, I'd check the Wilderness Reserve if I were you.
Oh, you mean splat nucleins, or I should be able to synthesize an effective antiparasitic. Why is there 2 of them? I don't know which one to choose now. Oh, you mean sprat nucleins. They're commonly used in medical experiments.
I'm glad one of us is an expert. Most of what I know is based on Dr. Blossom's notes. Here's what I understand. Sprats have an adaptive immune system. They don't suffer from the diseases and parasites they carry. It's one reason why you'll see them in every corner of the colony. Dr. Blossom experimented with Sprats and accidentally discovered a way to become immune to the parasites. That's probably when she decided to switch to human testing.
I should be able to synthesize an effective antiparasitic.
You're a scientist and an inspector? You really are full of surprises.
I got big brain!
I borrowed a centrifuge from the research lab. Use the ingredients to synthesize an antiparasitic.
Easy enough.
I'm glad I could count on your expertise. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere.
That should kill off most of the parasites.
Not so fast. Let me borrow your needler.
Are you worried I'm gonna shoot you in the back?
I'm already doing the work. I deserve to feel like an eighth wave hero.
You're right. You do deserve the spotlight. Here. You
Spectrum
take good
Needler
care of my
Budley.
needler, and it'll take good care of you.
Thanks.
There is one other thing. While you're at Piraeus Spaceport, have a word with Cedric Kincannon. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico. We could use him on our side.
You
Best
may
of
have
luck,
burnt that
Inspector.
bridge.
I'm counting on you.
I wanted to ask you about Belinda.
I'm not accustomed to talking about Belinda, but I'm also not accustomed to the kind of sympathy you showed me earlier. So I'll make an exception for you. Belinda and I shared the role of Helen, but she was also the only person who knew the real me. To the rest of the colony, I'm Halcyon Helen, but to my sister, I was just Ruth. I could be myself around Belinda, and she could be herself around me. She was my only sister, but she was also my only friend.
People know you're Ruth Bellamy. Was it hard to Belinda to keep herself secret?
No. Belinda enjoyed the secrecy. She could slip into the role of Halcyon Helen, attend social events on my behalf, perform a few stunts, deliver a few lines. And then, when she grew tired of all the people and all the attention, all she had to do was slip out of the role and be my sister again. She was the secret twin. She had a comfortable life in the shadows, an easier life. I made sure of that.
Huh. An easier life in Byzantium while the rest of the colony starves. Yeah, let's just go on that. So she was important to you. If I were you, I'd want revenge too.
What I want is my sister back, but I'll settle for killing Ludovico.
Nobody else knew you had a sister?
Parents, naturally. An agent, a couple of directors. None of them had any reason to reveal the truth. To them, Helen was a brand. Revealing our secret meant damaging that brand. Damaging that brand meant losing money. Nobody in this colony wants to lose money. Belinda and I saw Helen as an act of theatric sleight of hand. We enjoyed the deception, the challenge. We wanted to see how far we could go.
I'd say you went pretty far. You two became Halcyon's best paid stars.
And if I hadn't underestimated Ludovico, you and I probably wouldn't be talking about Belinda in the past tense. We wouldn't be talking about her at all. It should have been me in that ballroom. Belinda died because I was careless. Never mind that. If you've got something else to ask me, now's the time.
All right. Well, there is more.
I'm glad I could satisfy your curiosity.
Oh, it was just that. Let's hear the whole story first. Tell me what happened.
It's a long story, Inspector.
Reach for a cigarette. Nah, I've got time.
It was supposed to be just another marketing job. Rizzo's wanted Halcyon Helen to be the face of Spectrum Brown. Some hideous concoction served with a dead parasite. All we had to do was spend a few weeks on Eridanos. Shake some hands, sign a few autographs, drink a bottle of Spectrum Brown in front of a camera, and try to smile. Belinda didn't want to go. But I wanted a change of scenery. In any case, we couldn't possibly say no.
Why didn't she want to go?
Belinda always hated endorsement deals. They felt cheap to her, inauthentic. She always believed her first priority was to our fans, and not the company that bought us out.
What made her change her mind?
Nothing. She took the job when I did. Belinda was an idealist, and her ideals died with her. Belinda and I arrived on Eridanos and played our usual game of trading places. We were practically flawless, Even Ludovico didn't know about us. Belinda was unhappy for the first few days, but then she met Bertie Holcomb. Bertie treated her like a human being and not just an Aetherwave icon. They were just about perfect.
I met the guy. He really did care about her.
Bertie had a temper, and that worried me. But in the end, he was a decent enough fellow. Bertie wasn't the person I should have kept an eye on. It was Ludovico. I had a feeling Ludovico was hiding something. Belinda stayed busy socializing with the celebrities around the complex. That gave me some time to do a little digging.
I heard you insisted on a tour of the labs.
I saw everything. The test subjects, the parasites. Spectrum Brown was never safe to drink. Those harmless, dead parasites at the bottom of every bottle. They were just dormant.
I drank
They
one of
would've
those.
sold out in a month.
I feel great
This
about
colony
that.
loves novelty. They'll eat up any new product we toss their way. A new cereal, a new Spectrum flavor. Ludovico knows that. From Emerald Vale to Byzantium. A parasite in every brain and a grin on every face. Every last one of us trapped behind a mask of joy. That's what Ludovico wants.
Ludovico realized what you were up to. He thought you would expose his plans.
I was careless. I was risking Belinda's life every step of the way, and I never even realized.
Don't blame yourself. Say nothing. It'll realize. I'll go with the first one.
I wish it were that easy. Still, thank you. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
You killed innocent people. Did you really think I'm okay with that?
Yes, Inspector. I did. Leora Blossom and Maria Keene were on Ludovico's side. They chose to stand between me and my sister's killer. I had to cross them off.
What exactly happened between you and Constable Keene?
Would you believe me if I said I gave the constable a chance? I spoke to her in her office. I told her everything. Belinda, Ludovico, the parasites, all of it. Maria said I was guilty of corporate sabotage, and that she had a duty to report me. She told me how sorry she was, and I told her the same thing. And then I shot her. Maria was defending my sister's killer. If someone murdered one of your crew in cold blood, what would you do?
I never really needed to go on a murderous rampage. Why would I lie? I don't have any crew. It's just me. These people here, they're just following me. They're not my crew. I would have made them pay, I guess, would be the right option.
So you do understand. Was there anything else?
Bertie was carrying this datapad. I think it's yours.
Yes, this is mine. I'd kept notes on everything I suspected. Everything I'd discovered. It's all here. All in code. Belinda and we had a secret way of communicating. Words and phrases that had a special meaning to us. Numbers and dates that were only important to the two of us. Only two people in the universe knew that language.
Here, take it.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
What happened exactly on the night of the murder?
You don't know how many times I relived this moment in my mind. I discovered what Ludovico was up to when I toured the orchards. I threatened to expose his plan. Ludovico decided to eliminate me. He programmed Burbage 3001 to fire on his command and disabled the security cameras in the ballroom.
You figured that out?
Only, he didn't know about Belinda. I'm sure he thought it was my skull he caved in with a bottle of Spectrum Brown. Burbage covered his blow with the plasma shot, and then Ludovico wiped his memory.
And then that's when you decided to hunt him down?
Something like that. I had a problem I had to sort out first. You. You were an unknown variable. I didn't know what to make of you. I went after Leora Blossom, and you were just one step behind me. I programmed an automech to steal some explosives from Cedric, but you weren't far behind. You were always hot on my heels, One step behind and catching up. I realized I'd have to throw in with you or eliminate you.
You would have lost that fight.
I like your confidence. Take that with you when you hunt down Ludovico.
Oh man, I don't get to bring up the mascot because she did kill a guy that was literally not working for the administrator. Well, let's check out this needler. Where is it? At the bottom? There it is. It's a science weapon. You hold in your hand the actual needler used by Halcyon Helen in her serial Terror on Monarch, brought to you by Odeon Pictures, as seen on the Aether Wave. Cool. It's terrible. It's like it's 95 damage. Whoa, 95. It's better than the discrepancy amplifier, but that's because that's a science. That's like a scanning weapon. It's literally just for scanning. That gun is so huge. I'm just like looking at it now. It is huge, ginormous. Oh, while we're here, hey Felix.
Is this how people in Byzantium live all the time?
Maybe.
There's no room service, right?
Even the
Centrifuge. This centrifuge was stolen in the RZA's R&D labs. I didn't... Oh. You have a small label stuck inside the inside of the device. RZA's laboratory centrifuge, no chain required, blah blah blah, push watch it spin. So easy a Space's Choice worker could do it. Peel back the label. You see another smaller label on that one. It reads, discontinued model, Space's Choice proprietary technology. Okay. Ability flyer. Shortened by... Okay.
When it comes to on-the-go cleanliness, SAM units murder the competition.
That's great. You keep that up.
The opulence of this place is stifling.
Hold on a minute. The E button was up for a moment, wasn't it? Or is that just me seeing things? This place is still a mess. Yeah, I'll sleep for 8 hours. The parasites inside me is awakening. Right, so we now have to go recruit Cedric. The warehouse in Piraeus Spaceport. So I need to go there anyway, so I can try and do that.
Aha!
Exit the Colonial with the same people. Off we go. Dead. Right in the groin. This gun is broken. I love it. It is just, it's maxed out for some reason, and it's just taking things out so easily. This is my main gun now. If only I could name it. Like, I wish you could customize weapons and give them special names. And give them like their own special attributes or something. I call this gun like the Destroyer or the Impaler or the Penetrator. I don't know. I still don't know why it maxed out when I picked it up. Like level 99, you can't even get up to that level. The BFG, yeah, sure. I guess that could work. So I did say it was huge. This is, this isn't good. Pew, 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 pew.
Just like that.
You got more? Boom.
Just wanted to make you smile.
Everyone's gone crazy. Well, That was an experience. You up here, King Cannon? No. I guess they're both in there. Oh, I see one. A headshot should kill someone. It shouldn't make them stunned. That is just literally what it should be like. It's not a question of different types of games or whatever, that kind of thing. If you shoot someone in the face, they should be dead. Full stop.
Something's
Down they go.
be your friend.
Like that at all. I'll show you happiness. I just want to be your friend.
Stop saying that. Oh no. They're gone. Is the robot fine? They're all gone. Where did I get the gun? I can't remember. I picked off an enemy and it was just maxed out.
Me?
Fair mistake.
Happiness.
Can't get away from me! No!
Slow motion! Meow, 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 meow! Why are you all shiny?
I want to make you smile.
Why am I still getting poisoned? Stop it. Alright, time to get on in. Hopefully King Cannon isn't dead. Otherwise, you know, we're screwed. Hi.
Law, how'd you get in here alive? You are alive, yeah? And not one of them? No, you look clean. Good. You'd better get inside with the others.
I don't know. I think he just wasn't good at using the gun. This place looks safe. Sort of.
If worse comes to worse, remember, I don't have much muscle on me.
So,
So, muscle is the part that tastes good.
this warehouse is loaded with Rizzo's products. We'll be fine.
I just think we should have a plan.
Just immediately planning for cannibalism.
Everybody's turning violent all of a sudden. I had to put one of them down. Slugs came spilling out his guts.
Big guy's still here.
Skin crawl.
Good to see that you're still safe. There he is. Hey, Cedric.
Inspector, you made it. Well done. I'm afraid you may find the spaceport is, at the moment, less hospitable than usual.
Yeah.
My apologies. Regardless, you must have some purpose here. Do tell.
What happened here?
Whew. Whatever it was, it happened quickly. Like a wave sweeping across the shore. We were overrun. Survivors are still trickling in. We've put out a call to slug agents not at the docks to keep their distance. With the warehouse's stores, Slug could hold out here for weeks, easily. Possibly months.
Let's go with this one. I know that he doesn't like Helen, so I'm kind of hesitant, but we'll see. We need Essence of Sprat.
With Helen? You don't say.
Oh, damn it. Did you know she was alive?
You flatter me, but no, of course not. Knowing implies certainty. I merely suspected. This anti-parasitic, it would restore my people to their original, non-infected selves? Safely?
It's the best chance we have.
Well, I'll take my people's probable cure over their guaranteed death. Coincidentally enough, Slug can supply you with Essence of Sprat. Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman, you remember her?
Yes.
There's a package on the desk in her office. You'll find the Essence of
You just
Sprat
happen to have
in
that?
there.
Who ordered Essence of Sprat anyway?
Oh, I wouldn't like to say. A customer-supplier confidentiality and all that. Now then, is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
Ludovico's behind everything. Will you help me take him down?
Oh, my. You mean Lou was up
You
to no
don't
good
sound
this whole
at all
time?
surprised. It gets worse. He wants to infect all of the colony with slugs.
It's an ambitious plan, I'll give him that. But tell me, why should I help you, Inspector?
Oh. You're literally seeing what's going on right now. That's why. You're joking.
I am. Forgive me. Humor as a coping mechanism in tense situations. You understand.
Uh-huh.
You can expect slug support. I'll arrange for my agents to meet you at the distillation station.
Cool. How'd you know I was headed there?
There are slugs in the Spectrum Brown bottles, Inspector. I am operating on the theory that this is, perhaps, not good. As
Good.
thrilled as I am to assist you in taking down Lou, we have barricaded ourselves in here for a reason. I imagine you have a plan for getting out of the spaceport safely?
Antispirit, antiparasitic, remember? I'm going to disperse it.
Are you really? Inspector, you are a marvel. Excellent work. I'll admit, I'm awfully fond of my agents. To see them restored will be a great weight off my soul. Thank you.
No problem. That's all for now. Alright, so it's just over here. Howdy.
Hey, Inspector! You're alive! That's terrific.
How are you holding up?
Can't complain. Still slug-free. That is, I'm still slug, obviously, but I haven't been slugged. You know what I mean.
Yes, I do. I need Essence of Sprat. Do you have any in storage?
You need... what? Why?
It's for an anti-parasitic I'm working on.
No kidding. I should have known you'd be on top of things. That must be what's on my desk. We just got it in. Couldn't find it on any of our shipping orders, and none of us could figure out what in law's name it was. You're welcome to it. Just so you know, it's got a bit of a weird smell.
Everything does. Stay safe.
You too, Inspector.
Give it to me. Thank you.
Essence of Sprat? Why would anybody keep a vial of... Never mind, I don't want to know.
Oh, but you do. You do want to know. So what now? Use the centrifuge found in the penthouse and synthesize a cure. Don't worry, the centrifuge is practically foolproof. Because you said that, I now don't think it is. Especially considering it comes from... What was it called again? Spacer's Choice? You know, the guys that keep having their stuff fall apart and break. Right, so, whoa. To the penthouse. I cannot fast travel when there are hostiles nearby. Oh, crap. Bye! I ran away before he could see me fully. I'm that fast. You know, I wonder, are the people back here still there? Well, one of them is crazy, so that's not a good thing. Yeah, let's bounce. I need to get out of here, and then we can fast travel. Oh, why am I getting vertigo for no reason? To the penthouse. Centrifuge time. Pour in the essence of sprat and parasite eggs. I had already picked up the eggs earlier. The essence of sprat smells vaguely like the rest and go on the groundbreaker, or possibly the cantina in Edgewater. It's difficult to place, but your eyes water all the same. Oh, whoops. Pour in the essence. The parasite eggs sink into the concoction, sizzling. You activate the centrifuge. The device does its work without any additional input from you. A swirl of bright colors entertains your eyes, and a few moments later, you hear a bright chime. Cool. So now I have to go disperse it. I need to head to Phaeton and the autonomous digital astrogator located in the pilot house. Alright, sounds simple enough.
That should do the trick. Take the antiparasitic to the pilot house. We're gonna hijack the atmospheric controls.
Goodbye. Let's go save the world, or this place, to be fair. Fast travel to the pilot house. Yes. Man, thank God for fast travel. Otherwise, I'd have to walk all the way. Oh, hey! Where were they running off to?
Company gives us a discount on Spectrum Brown.
Oh. I guess you're not affected yet? I don't know. It's just a bit weird that you're the only one that seems fine. I suppose I can pick up some ammo. While I'm here, sell junk. Cool. There we go. Bet there's more people crazy inside. Hello? Any crazy people? There's no one here at all, which is a little strange.
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal.
You just... What's your status?
Reactor stable. Compound dispersal may commence.
How does he even know that I'm here for that? Oh well, disperse this instead.
Affirmative. Dispersing.
There it goes. Ooh. And now everyone is immune. Is she going to show people falling over or anything? The rock or the hard place?
What have you done? What in law's name have you done? You hijacked our atmosphere. Are you trying to kill us all? No. You're trying to kill my symbiote.
Bruisers are now off
I'm not going to let you destroy everything I've built. I can still fix this. I can undo the damage you've done.
End of transmission.
Well, time to go stop him.
So, Helen's alive.
Are you trying to poison us all? No, I'm trying to stop you from, like, getting people possessed by parasites. You know. Elden Ring cinematic. Yeah, pretty much. Ludovico has sealed himself inside the distillation station. I had lost quite a lot of stuff for that, though. Reputation. Rizzo is responsible for filling the colony's digestive system with artificial ingredients. They specialize in snacks. You are neutral to this faction. Vendor prices are increased by 10%. I mean, I guess I'm neutral because I have positive as well, but geez. If it was at 100%, it wouldn't go down. From what I've read, that's not what happens. It just stops it from going down. But that's fine. Rizzers is gonna burn for this.
My last quarterly review said I had an attitude problem.
Well, I just dispersed it, so are you fine now? That's why I'm walking there, because I want to see if there's going to be still people around trying to kill me, or if they're all good now. Do. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Do be careful. I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
Are you okay?
I knew you'd be back.
Okay, well, bye. Big cloud over there. Man, I've liked this DLC so far. I just wish it wasn't orange the whole time. So I'm looking forward to leaving so I can actually get a better, like, different, I guess, atmosphere or ambience. No, there's still people going around being weird. Oh no. She's dead. Open the tasting room. Logs. Help no longer needed. Don't inquire within. Help me. Help. Help, help, happy, 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 happy. Don't forget to smile. Lead to happy workers. Happy customers are repeat customers. Uh-huh. The robot's gone. Well, that's just great. Wonder if I can sneak by them all.
Incoming!
Damn it, this is your fault.
My kind of. I see you now. That was fun.
All right, thanks for joining by. Or dropping by. Oh boy. Oh, time to go in. Why is there an arrow pointing here? There's nothing there. What's the other side? Darn, too much. You ready for the final battle, guys? We're gonna kick Ludovico's butt.
Wonder what they were storing down here.
Everything.
Were they getting ready for the launch of Spectrum Brown?
Oh, hello? Ooh, I can go this way. I wish the map wouldn't take forever to load. This place is huge. Well, not ginormous, but big enough to be like, oh.
This place is definitely not sanitary.
Serving the Rizzo's family. Pressure control terminal. Increase pressure levels. Please watch for pipe leakage.
I just want to be your friend.
Well, people are dying in there.
I just wanted to make you smile.
You all dead now? Alright, cool. I can't turn it off, so I'm gonna have to leave that on now.
Get ready.
It's another slug, get it! Whee! Look at him go.
Didn't even get our hands dirty.
Didn't need to. Oh, this just leads back there. Fine, I'll go around. So it wants me to go that way. I'm gonna go this way.
Are they raising parasites? Inside those vats? I am never touching Spectrum again.
I just want to be your friend! Want to make you smile! Join us! You'll be happy! I just want to be your friend! Oh yeah, that's funny! I just wanted to make you smile!
I got another fight in me.
God. Stop poisoning me. There's a bunch of brown. So does that mean that I'm now immune to everything because I did that? Ooh. Ooh, I want it. I want this. This weapon rearranges molecules inside organic targets, possibly in hilarious configurations. Sure. Oh man, the fact that I can't open this because I don't have a high enough lockpick sucks. Oh boy, some of these fell over. So that's the blue one, that's not brown. Wavy lines. Be careful of quilts. I guess that means. Probably means war. But... Weapon parts. Ladder. Okay. I see you. Oh, how are you not dead?
I just wanted to make you smile!
There you go, get healed a little. And this goes back here. Cool. What's in here, eh? Ooh, this goes around. Hello. I don't know what happened to him, but he went flying. Wait, you mean to tell me it went through the solid floor? Like, it works when you're outside because it's dirt, but he literally went through the freaking tiles. Oh, welcome back, Swordmaster. I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Welcome back. I thought that was a burger. I was happy for a moment there. Oh, hit. This door's not openable. Alright.
it's a long fall. Don't look down, Cap.
I'm looking down. Weird side tunnel, though. I don't know why we had to go around for that, but sure. Just had a name for Ludovico. It should be Locolo. Loco Loco. Loco Loco. Yeah. It's orange.
They got the drop on it.
I don't need to move. Boom, boom. Super speed. And there we go. God, that's a lot of people. Experimentation room, maybe? What the hell is this? A drone, maybe? I don't know. Engineering ticket. Everything seems to check out on this tank, but I'm not exactly sure if the liquid it's leaking is supposed to be glowing or not. I'll have to send this to Port Corporate to see if we are working a bioluminescent spectrum flavor or something. Another one of these. Can't open that. That's 2 doors that I found that I can't open because I don't have a high enough lockpick. All smudged papers. Wrench. We're getting closer and closer.
Hey, Captain. Whatever happens, I just want you to know. I've always got your back.
Cool, Pavati, thanks. That doesn't make me feel that this is foreboding in the slightest. Oh man, is this a boss room? Why is there a kettle in front of a computer? Need a highly elaborate setup for just boiling a kettle. Hey, Gaming Joes. Or is it Jose? 87, welcome. Where am I at? I am in the Spectrum Brown distillation station and we're trying to stop Ludovico from doing stuff. Hi there.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough.
Oh.
Just a guest. The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you.
You were... There's something behind you or something.
You and I are standing in the presence of royalty. Don't worry. You'll meet her soon enough. I know what you've done. Hijacked Phaeton. Contaminated the air we breathe with your poison. You think you've saved this colony? All you've done is robbed Halcyon of its last chance at real happiness. And you've angered my queen.
just like inspiration. Am I the only one tired of listening to this guy? I actually want to hear what he says. Your queen, what exactly is going on here?
The queen of symbiotes. A creature of endless compassion and unfathomable intelligence. The next sovereign of Halcyon. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to feed you to the queen, and then I'm going to find a way to repair the damage you've done. Don't be afraid. She can smell fear, and it makes her absolutely ravenous. Your Highness. Dinner is serve. Wait, no, not me. Them! Merciful law! Stop!
You have failed me for the last time, Ludovico.
Here they come!
Take him down!
Here goes nothing. Anyone else? Take your pistol over.
Ah! Big thing, I think it's the first time I've actually fought a boss in this game. I wonder if lasers will be better. Oh! It's slow mo. Oh, God! Is there a different version to what? There are different versions? Okay, you need to stop. There we go. You have selected regicide. You can spoil the boss fight a little because I just beat it. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, that was fun though. First boss I fought in this game. What do we got? Damn. Access machinery controls. Oh. Oh. That probably would have helped, yes. Well. You can fight a boss in Tartarus. Oh, I thought you meant this boss. I thought you meant a different... I didn't know you meant a different boss. I don't think I've been to Tartarus yet.
This machinery cluster is now active. Please exercise caution.
Well, I have to go around this now. Oh, thanks for the follow. Administrator Rubico is just a pile of bones already. Nova Burst. Assault rifle already to do a lot of damage, and end rays make it that much worse. This game makes it much worse. I assume the remains of Ludovico are the remains of the giant slug as well. I need to make some space. This is a vermin 2. I'll break that down. $29. Let's get rid of one of these. I have so much. Okay. Do I have anything over here I can... This is a light. Alright, thanks for joining, Jamie. Space Aviator. Space's goggles. Great for protecting your eyes, not your head. Gently used, digested, acid washed. Well. And then I probably could have run over and used this terminal for the rest of it as well. Yeah. Kind of figured. Well, I fought it just mano a mano, using my guns, and I won, so I think we're fine. Now that is the way out, but there were some other things that were locked, and I'm wondering if with the administrator thing I can use them now. So let's back up a little first. I could probably sell my junk too. There we go. Right, so there was a door over this way. Nope. There was the safe, which is up top. So I don't think it actually does anything other than that, whatever it's taking me to for the computer. Oh well. So that guy died kind of, wouldn't say pathetically, but easily. This is a rare item, so I'll take it. He's just like, go eat that person, and he just immediately dies. Oh boy, 42 bits. Hi.
You made it.
Oh God.
I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here, I had something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket. Good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive.
That's it?
Well, no, I suppose I appreciate you for all types of reasons. For example, despite your obvious talent for violence, you're not killing me.
You could have helped.
That's a reasonable point, friend. But it turns out you didn't need my help at all. I do regret the untimely demise of our broodmother, but my passenger is flooding my brain with all sorts of happy feelings, so I don't mind all that much.
Passenger?
Oh, that's what I call the slug I've bonded with. It's gonna be a part of me until I pass through the gates of oblivion and my atoms scatter into the void.
Oh God. I wouldn't say the attitude is starting to annoy me, but like, can I help him? Because I released the stuff into the atmosphere that's supposed to get rid of the parasite. Because the thing is, does he get healed because of the stuff I've released or not? Because I don't want to just let him go. I guess I'll choose this one.
Sounds like what you need is a passenger of your own.
Stand still, I'll put you out of your misery. Yeah. Was that literally it? Just do that? Where does this go? Oh. Ooh, shot cannon hyper. And that brings us back here. Okay. Well, that was a thing I could read then. Alright, well, time to leave. gonna take the elevator that's all the way over here. Ooh, bouncy. Oh, this is where we entered before. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Because we ran past this and I was like, oh, why is that place filled with, like, firing tubes? And then I ran and then I went that way. Okay. So we actually went right by the freaking queen. Interesting. So why do we get given a golden ticket for something that we've already sort of gone through? And now I have to... Trying to punch me? Why are you screaming so much?
Someone else will clean this up.
Jeez, calm down. Time to go. We're done here. Oh, more slugs. You know, you'd think after a cutscene showing you dispersions and stuff, it would show these things like dying or leaving or something.
I just wanted to make you smile. Get it up! Get it up!
Jeez, calm down. Does it say I have to do anything specific? Speak of Helen, talk to Cedric, return to Ada. Oh, I guess we're done here. Well, I can't wait to leave. I'm done with these parasites. But that was a climactic ending. Pretty much became our own superhero for this. Also, what happened to him sending people to help? There was no one here. Hey there, Helen.
I must have dreamed up 100 different ways to kill Ludovico. I'll be honest, eaten alive by the queen of the brain slugs wasn't on that list.
You sound disappointed?
Is that so strange? I imagine this moment would be a little more cathartic. But Belinda's still gone, and I don't feel all that different.
Give it time.
I can't go back to the way things were. I can't return to my old life because it was never my life to begin with. It was shared. Never mind, you don't need to listen to this. Thank you again for your help, Captain. I never would have made it this far without you.
Goodbye.
Thank you for everything. If you're lucky, we'll cross orbits again.
Maybe. Where are your men, Cedric?
You've done us a great service here, Inspector. You have my gratitude.
That's it?
There's only room for one slug boss on Eridanos.
Okay.
Oh, so they were twins, were they?
And now we get to.
I know how that goes. I'm a twin myself, you know.
We'll be awfully busy with the administrator gone.
We don't toss
Lots to
troublemakers
do.
out of airlock.
There's only room for one slug boss on Eridanos.
Ah, no! Oh! That was a mistake. No one saw that. This is not how the game... This is not how this story ends. I go up the elevator. There was no issue. What are you talking about? Well, It's been fun, Halcyon. We sorted out all your problems, we saved everyone, we did all the quests we can do. And now we can leave. It's a nice run. Ugh, but it's time we moved on. Well, Ada, we did it.
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you?
I'm not the inspector anymore. I finished the job on Eridanos.
During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited, and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate.
I can tell you what happened if you'd like.
Yes, Captain. Thank you for satisfying my curiosity subroutines.
The real killer was Administrator Ludovico.
Administrator Ludovico killed Halcyon Helen? I have been programmed to simulate contempt and mild surprise. Mr. Ludovico had the audacity to hire you to solve a murder he committed? I am contemptuous and mildly surprised. This information is valuable.
Murder on Eridanos.
I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly. Thank you, Captain.
No problem.
How can I be of assistance?
That'll be it.
I'll be here.
And now the mission on Eridanos is complete. The inspector is no longer leaded. When another crime happens, you know who to call. The inspector. Watch out, criminals. There's a new detective in town. Okay, that's enough. But yeah.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Did we already see this?
Most likely, the bullet will... You know, I think I've had enough of Eridanos for one lifetime. I'm starting to miss our ship.
It's a good thing we're back on it.
I'd rest easier with that big slug being dead if it hadn't made so many little slugs. Let's get out of this place, Captain.
After all that, I have one regret, Captain. We didn't have time to grab the head of that slug queen. What are we, amateurs?
Well, it sort of disintegrated. Where would we even put it?
There's a room on my wall, next to Frida. They can chat while I'm out. Ah, well.
Okay.
What's up?
Well, good luck with that. Let's go talk to other people. Oh, for a minute then, I'm seeing slugs everywhere. I thought I saw a slug there.
Issuing sanitation ticket. Error. Refill printer paper.
Back to work. You know, I'm kind of worried actually. Because I got a ticket. Does that mean I got done with that, or do I get other things? And follow the quest marker. Well, thank you for surviving. Since he's a parasite host, you can choose to leave him be or put him out of his misery. Proceed to the elevator. Investigation complete. Turn to the unreliable. Leave Eridanos. If you sided with Halcyon Helen, you'll find her and Cedric Kincannon at the landing pad. Talk to them. Complete the 2 optional. Finally return to Ada and complete the quest. That's it? For a free tour. Like, why would he give me a ticket to have a free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards when I've already done that? Like, I bought one. Outer Worlds golden ticket. It just lets me use the things, but I don't really need it, so off we go. Just talk to everyone else and see what they got to say about it. Oh, does space get filled out more, or is that just me? There you are.
I'm a firm believer in the sanctity of life and the right of all creatures to exist. But I must say, I'm glad we killed that parasite queen. She was quite disgusting.
Yeah. But where's Felix? Did I miss him? Hey, yo, Felix, where you at? Felix, there you are.
I can't believe we took down that slug parasite queen thing. Okay, I don't know what it was, but I really hope they were cameras.
Yeah, okay, bye. We have something new in here now.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
That... Sure. Oh, there's the dissident thing. Graham's patch. Zoro sent his this one. No, I thought a keepsake might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Graham may have been a psychopath, but he still built the foundation for the movement I'm trying to keep alive. Maybe there was another way, I don't know. I've got to let it go. Abandon all hope for all better past, he used to say. If you want a beer, stop by. Bar for property of Frey. Force factory. Purple Berry Hedges completion certificate. Oh, right, yeah. Anything new on the computer? Nope. Alright, well, that's that mission done. We're now done with Eridanos, so we can now move on to our main things, which is all on the Byzantium. So I guess what we can do before we finish for today is go there. It was fun, Eridanos, when it lasted, but time to move on. Byzantium Freight Port Landing Pad.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
What is it?
It's a parcel, ma'am.
What's in the parcel? Are you... No, I mean, what's the parcel?
A parcel is a shipment wrapped and prepared for delivery, ma'am.
I'm asking for you, what's inside it?
Opening a customer's parcel is strictly against regulation.
There's a difference between opening it and just asking for the contents.
Guarantees that your
You know, that's what happens when you send things.
And HPS remains free of any liability.
Just give me the damn parcel.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
They did what?
They dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel.
The ones who walk away from Gorgon. Sure thing. What the f...
Welcome back, Captain. See you soon.
Can you perform a scan on this parcel for me? I don't want to end up opening it and then I end up dying.
I need a word.
Okay, I guess we'll talk to you then.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
You don't strike me as the type who keeps in touch. Or just let me know how I can help. I'd ask the first one.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Nah. And now you just want to catch up with them?
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like there's more to this, going by that. I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Why would you want me to?
Because it would be fun.
Level with me, Ellie. What's this really about?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Wow, okay. Gee, thanks.
I only wish I could pull it off as well.
Alright. It's not gonna be weird, is it?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make a real impression.
Alright.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
It's almost like you want me to be on my worst behavior.
That's the idea. Anything else?
What can you tell me about it, at least?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Why did you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
What do you mean?
I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
That would drive me crazy. Yeah, but why would you need to have people sign off on opening gauze? It's not as though you're opening them by the dozen, are you? Like in a few seconds.
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste.
Yeah.
Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Anything I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Is this one of those established ornaments things?
What, like primals? Nah. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Must have been interesting growing up here.
Interesting like a colonoscopy.
Well, they are fun.
I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Sounds like there's a but to this story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Like healthy organs? Oh yes, I want my shoulders wider. I'm a doctor. I'm not a plastic surgeon, which are also doctors. I'm a medical doctor. I don't deal with plastic surgery like that. Do it. Oh well, if you say so, I guess I will.
That's what I've been saying.
Anyway. The package is making noises. Hey, you okay standing next to this?
Something busted?
No, nothing. Okay, this better not kick me off into a place where I'm gonna go. HPS Halcyon parcel service. Oh. It's sealed. Why is there a hand?
Hawthorne, if you're getting this,
Parallel hand.
To me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big.
This is dramatic music.
Now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching.
Levels 25 plus. For 1 to 3 employees. Oh my god.
There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Ambrose Manor from the ship.
That fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama.
We were literally
Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a
doing something
soundtrack.
like that.
At least this won't be boring.
Ada, what the hell's going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Who was this guy?
He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system.
Only the 4th?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
Any chance he's alive?
Based on the condition of the limb, I calculate a 92.7% chance that Mr. Montoya expired from his injuries.
Maybe he got a robot arm. They were going to be careful.
Caution will be prudent, Captain. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Alright, well, that was interesting.
Something on...
Let's talk about the Gorgon job.
If there's one thing you could say about Lucky Montoya, he was always at the center of a story. Guess this is fitting.
You knew him?
Sure. Like Ada said, he was a big name among freelancers. I met him at Lost Hope once. He was buying rounds for everyone and telling a story about one of his jobs. Pretty sure half of it was made up.
Oh. Why'd you say that?
You ever get the feeling someone's just trying too hard?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna ignore that bit of subtext, Captain. There was just something about Montoya.
I didn't realize that's what it meant.
Trust. He was always the center of a room, and he slapped a lot of backs to stay there.
You think he was all talk?
Yeah. I'm trying to say that if he screwed this job up, that's on him. I still like our odds. He may have had a rep, but you're more capable than he ever was.
Wow, that's nice of you to say.
Hey, don't get used to it.
Why not?
What's on your
Tell
mind?
me more good things about me. Any idea what happened to Lucky?
From his arm? The decay makes it hard to tell. Could be a lot of things. Torn off by something with big teeth, torn off by something with big claws, torn off by someone with a moderately sharp blade. Or maybe he just got too close to heavy machinery.
Alright, well, enough about it.
Sure.
I have to talk to everyone before they leave.
Good to see you, Bob.
Got a minute? I want to talk about this business on Gorgon.
So we just sat around a table talking about a severed arm. Of all the weird things that happened on this ship, that ranks somewhere in the middle.
What do you think about this Lucky Montoya guy?
You ever watch The Masked Marketeer?
Sounds familiar.
Episode 5 of The Masked Marketeer. First appearance of a recurring villain. Big old galoot, built like one of those industrial-class garbage compressors. His name? tiny.
Let him continue.
Every adventure serial's gotta have a supporting character with an ironical name. It's a rule of the Genry.
Genry?
Mass Marketeer had a massive bruiser
What
named
the hell's
Tiny,
Genry?
and we got ourselves a real unfortunate hullhead named Lucky. Coincidence? I think not.
Genre, Felix. It's pronounced genre.
Genre, right. Thanks. I read that word in a poster once. Never actually used it in a conversation. Anyway, where were we?
You seem pretty excited about the job.
We're freelancers. We take any job we can get. But this one? The dying message of a stranger. A severed hand delivered in a crate. Let's just say it beats flying around the colony running errands. So, of course, I'm gonna be excited.
I've got to hand it to you, Felix. You got heart.
Hey, I get it. Gotta hand it to me. Severed hand. That's what you were going for, right? That wasn't what you were going for. Yep, I can tell by the way you're glaring at me.
We'll talk later. Talk to me.
Yes, you caught me ruminating. What's up?
What do you know about the Gorgon business?
Perhaps it's just my judicious nature, but I think we should be careful if we're following up on this lucky fellow's message.
Why'd you say that?
I've always felt caution as the best approach when one has delivered a message attached to a severed limb.
That's normal. Do you think it's a setup?
He sounded lost, perhaps slightly untethered from reality. A feeling I know all too well. It doesn't strike me as a setup, but I still advise caution.
Okay, so you think we should look into it?
Why not? It is what we do, isn't it?
I just wanted your opinion. Let's talk about it later.
Hey, Cap.
Sup? Talk about the Gorgon job.
Sure.
How are you feeling about that?
Right now, I'm feeling like a canid following a trail of treats. Like I'm being misled at best. At worst, walking into a trap. Keep those eyes open, Captain.
My peepers are always open. That's it? Alright then.
Hey.
Bye. Grab it quick.
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
What are your thoughts on Gorgon?
It's a shame about what happened to that lucky fella. Maybe finishing what he started will help put his spirit to rest.
You've poked around the Unreliable. Ever found any record of this guy?
Not a word. And I've been sticking my nose in every one of our stately ladies' crannies, stem to stern. Oh, law. That
Yes.
sounds untoward, don't it? That ain't what I meant. Point is, Captain, Mr. Hawthorne left all kinds of scribblings behind panels and under consoles, but ain't a lick of it mentioned Mr. Lucky. So whatever they got up to in the past must have been really extra secret. And lots of fun.
Let me know if you find anything.
Sure thing, Captain.
How are you feeling about it?
It sure is lonely out here on the edge of the colony. Anything could happen. And ain't no one gonna come to help us.
Alright, that's all about Gorgon.
Alrighty. You know, whoever wired this ship up had...
Alright, break time's over. Let's talk to Sam, see what he says.
Sensors are picking up a rich array of hydrocarbons.
Where?
Scanning for...
Good work, Sam.
Thank you. All cleaning.
Hawthorne, if you're getting
Oh, I can pick it up twice.
Something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose, top runger who just came into some money and was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you.
Captain Hawthorne
Consider
used
us
to be more
even, old
dashing.
pal.
What are you talking about me like that for, Ada? What?
Welcome back, Cap. How? Goodbye.
Okay. Don't know why she's being so mean all of a sudden. But we've got another quest. I don't want to do this just now because we just did DLC. So I shall save it until we've done more of the main story. So, yeah, back to this. But we shall stop there for today. I wasn't expecting it to go into this whole cutscene business and do all that, but that was fun. So we shall pick this up next time. I think we've gone for two hours. Yeah, we have. So we stop there for today. We'll pick this up next week, Wednesday. Tuesday, we're going to be continuing with Spider-Man around about the normal time. I think we're getting ahead on both of these things, so we shall see how far we can get. So, as usual, thank you all for joining the Managed to Make It Day. Hope you all enjoyed. As usual, like, follow, subscribe, do the Patreon, the bell notification so I know our next stream. Also, check the description for links to Twitter if you want to check up when I update things, anything there. And if you want to help support me, there's links to Patreon or tips if you want to help through there. They show up during stream, and they do help support me a lot. Considering that's the only way I earn, like, anything. Because YouTube took away my ad revenue when they changed their rules a year or so ago now. Even though that wasn't a lot anyway. I'm getting sidetracked. Regardless, again, thank you all for joining. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next week. Y'all have a nice weekend. And until next time, y'all stay safe.